Aloha tribe, it is PINKBella. How's everyone doing today? It is Thursday, March 15th, 2018. This is a live Instagram for all Twin Flames, Starseeds, Lightworkers, as we are officially in the portal, the gateway for the Equinox. We're also officially in the new moon energy, which is part of the Equinox gateway that starts today until the 17th. And who am I? My name is PINKBella. My coaching, energy, empowerment business is PINKBella Aloha Therapy. I want to thank all my followers on Instagram, on Facebook, on YouTube. And I would love to be doing lots of videos on all platforms right now. But for today, I was guided to just do another Instagram video. And I promise I will load it all up on YouTube and Facebook in a little while. So welcome everyone. And thank you very, very much for watching this now or watching this later. I do empower and share tools for you all to work with your higher self during sessions, as well as bring in information for your twin flame journey and union, for your personal journey, your soul mission. As of December 2017, I started being given information to work with the Akashic records and do Akashic healing for my particular journey, for my soul mission, for my twin flame journey. And now I have all the tools to do that as well. So there's also Akashic healing as part of my package. Thank you for all the beautiful souls who've been emailing me too. If you try and look at my website on your phone, I will apologize in advance. It's just me right now. It's just the PINKBella Roadshow at the moment. I've got too much going on in all avenues of my life and reality. Thank you. Welcome everyone. Welcome Nelson. Thank you everybody. If you actually would like a session or a reading, I just want to share with you all, everything is half price at the moment, sessions and readings, including Akashic healing. Some of the Akashic healing is actually marked down to like more than half price. Check out my website. The information is in the bio below. I do help Twin Flames, Starseeds, Lightworkers. I help you with your soul mission and your journey. Hi Nelson. Yeah, sure. I will share a little bit about myself. My name is PINKBella. I am a blue illumined twin flame. I've been on this journey since I was a small child. I have remembrances actually of being a starseed when I was 4 years old. And then I got shut down, of course, by the Earth family because none of us knew why we came or what was happening. So many of us started on our journey and got awoken at key points in our journey to assist to be way showers. Did I know I was going to be helping all of you online? No, of course not, but this has been part of my journey. My first key activation where my abilities started to come forward, besides being a child, I first knew I was a starseed. I was called to go to Africa. I traveled around the world on my own, crazy, in the early 90s, and I had an activation at the Pyramids and the Sphinx in like 1994. After that, I went and lived in Australia for a year, and that's when, must have been why I brought this forward, I was reunited with crystals. Like I just became different. I just realized I wanted to be a vegetarian, and actually I was vegan for a year, and then I went back to being vegetarian. You know, it's a lot easier on the planet now, but when I was traveling back in those days, it oftentimes was very difficult to be vegan. And then I remembered about crystals and healing and Atlantis and angels and Reiki. I wanted to learn Reiki and animal communication and yoga and all sorts of things, meditation. So I became a completely different person when I was in Australia. I was then called back with my crystal, and I went back to Egypt. I meditated every day at the pyramids for a month, and I got massive downloads. So massive that when I got back to Canada, no idea who I was or how I fit in or any of that. So yes, my current grid point right now is I am in Vancouver, British Columbia, but I assist people all over the world. My sessions are via Skype. If you're in North America, I can do phone sessions too. Zoom is coming, but I'm not up and running with Zoom at the moment. So anyway, yes, so this is my Atlantean crystal. This is my Atlantean crystal. This is my crystal that has been with me since 1994, my BFF. We've gone everywhere together. We've gone through to many portals on the planet, the Glastonbury Tour, Hawaii. I'm here in Vancouver. There's many portals here, down to the United States, Greece, and you know, wherever I've gone, my crystal has gone with me and brought forward information for me and shared information as well. So what's fascinating that you're all asking me this today is this is the card I was guided to show for the session today. So Archangel Michael and Patience, and there's the pyramids in Egypt. So the pyramids call many of us, and if you don't have the capability of going there in person, you can go there in meditation in your dreams as well, okay? So originally, the copy of the Akashic Records for the planet was under the Sphinx. I don't believe it's there anymore. I believe it's been shifted, but it's still a very high activation portal, but there's many portals on the planet, okay? But the overall message today for all of us, as we're in this Equinox gateway, is patience, and that the gateway is open and it's huge. And you have portals wherever you are on the planet. If you're in a city, it's great if you can get to a park or get out of the city into nature if it's possible, because you'll be able to connect a little bit more. But I have a whole download of information today that came through for me to share about. I have a little bit of a reading as well for Divine Feminines and Masculines, just to let you know some messages that have come in, and that we're all being highly, highly activated at this time. This is not new. For some of you who've just been, you know, a lot of you have been on an accelerated path since the solar eclipse in August last year, okay? So many of you are just catching up. Many of you are just awakening to realizing you have a higher self, you have guides, you have a team of light, you have a twin flame, all of this. So it's crazy how quickly some of you have just by me saying the word starseed, that activates you as well. So this is what's so awesome about us being able to share, and I'm so grateful for all of you, okay? So the key messages I wanted to bring through today are going to be about physical symptoms, what's happening with this gateway, and some of the rumors about the event, and that's creating a lot of fear in many communities. I'm also going to be sharing with you about the rays that are coming in, and let me see. I know that there's one more item. Oh, the reading for us as well. I just pulled a couple of little cards. Aloha, everyone. Thank you, everybody. So after I found out I was a starseed and I got back to Canada, I didn't fit in at all. This was like, I walked around in a daze basically from 1995 until 1997. And then I had, as we all know, 87, if you don't know, 1987 was the harmonic convergence, when a lot more light started to arrive on the planet. It awoke many of the first wave of souls that started channeling in information in books and classes, like more of the information about the Pleiadians started to come in, that sort of thing. So by the time I woke up and I was wandering around not fitting in at all, I went for my first reading with somebody. And I had a friend who was into tarot cards and runes, so I was a little bit prepared for that. But I was guided to go visit a soul somewhere here in Vancouver. She knew about starseeds, and she actually, my higher self was speaking to her, and she guided me like what book to go read, and you know what was happening. She also said that I was going to be helping a lot of you, but it would be years ahead, and in the meantime I was probably going to get shut down again so I could fit in on the planet. And that's what happened. I did, you know, I was given the information from Barbara Manciniak, Bringers of the Dawn. She had written her book already. There are also some other souls that had channeled in information around the Mount Shasta area for the Pleiadians, and I received that book as well. So I had comfort, and I was already knowing that I was a starseed. This is before I was a light worker. So I did get shut down because I was put back in the corporate world. A lot of you, and me as well, started have been out in 3D because our light was needed there, and we also needed to grow and learn and be a pillar of light for all those around us, but also prepare for the next level, okay? So after that, when did I know that I was a light worker? That started coming gradually. I knew I wanted to study Reiki. I knew I wanted to learn more about crystals, and basically it's remembering. I knew that I had a path that was beyond my cubicle. So here I am. So I did, you know, I was working in that direction. Gradually, I would take classes at night and read books and all of that. Then, of course, I lost somebody very important in my life. My mom transitioned in 2007. That shifted everything because she had been like a key BFF in my reality for so long. I was very blessed. After she parted, I was offered a trip to go with friends to Manhattan in New York. And Manhattan is a huge portal. And I had another activation while I was there, and my mom and I were able to connect and reunite and say goodbye to each other. And that was very like mind-blowing to me. But what happened was my abilities opened up even more after that, and I was being prepared to exit the corporate world. So fast forward, then I started to be prepared to meet my twin, and my twin and I connected in Greece. He lives in Greece in 2010. But I was set up with all the people that I was going to travel with in 2008. So this is what our higher selves do. They set everything up, and they prepare for the twin connection. There's so many reasons to meet our twin. A lot of it is about coming into union if that's what we choose, but it's also about both souls needing to remember and wake up. When you meet your twin, when you meet your actual twin, you get such a jolt of remembering and another massive download. I equate it to what I experienced at the pyramids, actually a little bit more so because it's a bit more personal. So it does activate another level of your chakras, another level of light and key codes, sacred geometry, and then it gets both of you on mission. That's the idea. So, and twins do have a mission together, but most often twins have a separate mission as well to get going. So I knew, I came back to Canada and I was going to readers like a lot of you do, and that's okay. And, think 2010, there was zero information about twin flames on the planet. It started to come in more clearly in 2013. But for those of us that were on a twin flame journey, I would go to readers, and depending on what they shared with me, I would go one way or the other. So I was learning to already listen to my higher self and my team of guides. The key piece of information I was given back then was, if you wish for this union, you need to get on with your soul mission. I was already given that information way back when, like 2011. So my twin and I have had an opportunity to spend time together over the course of the years. And it became very, very clear in 2017 that myself as a divine feminine, I needed to go and get more into my soul mission and get on my path, because my twin needed to go through his own version of his ascension. He needed that key. So I was given the gift of going on my own personal ascension to prepare for all of you from 2014 until 2015, basically like a year. And I was being given the message, he deserves that too. He needs to find his own answers, to find his own way. Absolutely. So many of you will understand, if you're not with your twin, if you're in separation, it is required. It's a requirement. So you get fully in soul mission, self-love mastery, you're a sovereign being, and you release a lot of the patterning in the lower chakras. That's what this is all about. So patience is required. So what I want to share with you about this portal is it's open already. This spring equinox is a kick butt portal. It always has been. I look back on my journey, and I started to notice it years ago because many of my family members and animals transitioned at this time. So I always knew that there was a reason for a lot of souls will come in and out of the planet around the December solstice and around the spring equinox. This is a big time to release and let go. We are finalizing truly 2017. So this is the time to release belief systems, let yourself go out of situations, people, places, things, all of us, whether you're male or female, to ascend and to get to that next level. We are in the new moon already, the new moon in Pisces, which is the gateway opening for the equinox energies. It's at 26 degrees Pisces. So when we're in the 26 to 29 degrees, we're receiving light codes from the galactic center, of course. So this is, again, like I said, a kick butt portal. So I'll share with you some of the symptoms I've been going through. So I've been on this journey quite a while. When we get knocked out, when we're receiving massive light codes, I like to show, let's see, I like to show cards. We're receiving massive diamond light codes at this time, okay? So when that's happening, our higher self will knock us out, because in 3D, we're all busy. We're all busy doing stuff. Even myself, as slow as I can go, there's still stuff that I need to do and get done. So to slow us right down, our higher self will often give us a cold and a flu. Flu stands for frequency light upgrade, to knock us out, to slow us down, to reboot us, and to make us sleep, okay? So that's what's going on for a lot of you right now. I know a lot of you haven't been well, and just know you're going to get through it, because I have gotten through it. basically the last time my voice was taken away from me, and you can tell my voice sounds different today. The last time my voice was taken away from me and I was taken out was July 2016. So that will show you right now what's happening with this gateway, okay? So many of the symptoms right now are related to our crown chakra because we're receiving codes. We're receiving codes from our higher chakras, from the central sun, from source, coming down to our stellar gateway, to our galactic chakra, to our soul star, and then into our physical body. So it's been a gradual process, but the waves of light got massive as of yesterday. Yesterday, I felt a huge wave of light coming in, and I felt very dizzy and incredibly fatigued. So that's been adjusted for me, and I'm better today, so I'm able to be here with you all. But I wanted to share with you that that's how I knew that the next wave of light was coming in. So the main symptoms right now, some of you might be experiencing cold and flu, throat symptoms like scratchy throat, sore throat, sneezing, dizziness, ears ringing, ears clogged, and sinus as well, because the third eye and the crown, we're getting a rewrite. We're getting a head rewrite so we can expand our consciousness, and more of the ego is getting dissolved for all of us based on our higher self, based on where we are. Fatigue is huge. Fatigue is huge. I was completely wiped out this last week and a half. I had moments of energy, but today I'm much better. So I wanted to share with you all that I absolutely have gotten through it. But some of you might be at that point where you're just thinking, will I ever have energy again? And you will. It's just part of the process. So if you have to sleep, sleep. Because it will shift. You also will be guided to take things or drink things that will help you along the way. So I was guided yesterday to get some yerba mate tea, so that's helping me today. You know, more smoothies, that sort of thing. You know, more fruits, more bananas, whatever you're being guided to eat or drink that will help you at this time. Just know you'll get through it. Okay. I can't say enough for crystals for me personally. As soon as I put my crystals on and I have them with me, I absolutely realign and I connect and I have more energy. So basically, because our crown and our third eye are being recalibrated, that's to allow you all to hear more, to hear your guidance, to see more. I felt dizzy yesterday as well, and that was a recalibration of our root chakra, or like our entire energy field being connected to the new earth grid. So a lot of what's happening is we're being unplugged from 3D, from the 3D matrix, from the 3D grid on the earth, and each of us being gradually plugged in more to the 5D crystalline grid and earth as well. So for every person, it's individual. That means for your twin as well. Your twin might be a bit behind you, might not have all 12 chakras activated yet, going a bit slower. So that's why the patience card came forward, okay? All right, let me see. Oh, if anyone has questions too, type them in and I will look at them towards the end. Next, so I talked about the new moon, the equinox gateway is open. This is the time as well, I was guided to say shields up. So if you have a practice of bubbling your energy and sealing your energy with a certain type of light, and if you notice that's not working, it's because the light that's coming in is a higher frequency, so you can layer with new colors. So I shared this time last year. I often shift and I work with my higher self and just ask, but I was given platinum this week. Like platinum would be a good color to layer with. So if that resonates with you, by all means, you can use that as well and try that, okay? But I was given the message, shields up. This is an important time to clear and bubble your energy. And the reason being is when we go through a massive portal where beings can come and go, so a lot of souls are transitioning out, passing away, example Stephen Hawking, etc. So souls are being given an opportunity, they've done their work, they can leave and go to a higher dimension. So other souls can come in. Now that also kind of gives an opportunity for beings to kind of come and hang out and watch. And I started to notice this last July. So the shielding and bubbling is more about being incognito. So think of it as a cloak of invisibility, like from Harry Potter, all right? It's just allowing you to move through your day gracefully and not have any of the other beings either see you and or bother you. So I know I need to amp up my protection and change my light frequency when I start to have strange experiences in the outside world. So I just want to, there's nothing to fear around that. It's just, you're an energetic light being. You're in a physical suit, but you're a light being. And if you're a twin flame or a starseed, your light is a very high frequency, and a lot of these other interdimensional beings can see you. So it's more about just saying, this is my energy container, and I'm here to have an awesome, fantastic day, and I don't want to interfere with you, and you go about your business. So it's kind of like that, all right? But I was given the message to share with you all, shields up. Okay. The waves of light we're receiving right now are diamond light codes, golden Christ energy, rainbow light codes. As twin flames, you're receiving your own twin flame codes, as is your twin, whether you're in the same location or not. As a starseed, you're receiving more starseed codes, so you remember more of who you are and why you came. And and of course, as a light worker, you're here to be a pillar of light as well. And you all have unique gifts and a soul mission. No matter what you're doing right now, just know you're going to be transitioning into something else as well. The message for this equinox and gateway right now is just to set your intention to be open and receive. And that comes forward a little bit more in the cards, the reading as well. Okay, let me just make sure that I've got everything. All right. I think that's cool. So I know there's a lot of rumors about an event, and a lot of it is fear-mongering too, but this isn't anything new. You know, for myself on this journey, I went through this as well. There was a huge fear-mongering around the end of 2012, when at the end of 2012, the planet was going to be blown up and something was going to hit the planet and all of this. You know, go back. This has been going on. There was something like that was going around between when we transitioned from 1999 to 2000. I'm sure this has been going on for a long time. It's also bringing up unconscious memories of experiences we've had on other timelines. The fall of Atlantis. Some of you have had off-planet experiences where you were on a planet that blew up. You know, this is why we react to these situations like in Star Wars or, you know, other sci-fi movies, when it instills this long ago fear that's in our DNA and in our programming. Some of you have experienced not very nice things. So it brings all of that up. So the best way to get through this is breathe, meditation, focus on what is awesome in your day and what is magical. Don't pay attention to what's being either on the news or even in the spiritual communities. If you don't do A, B, and C, you're not going to get through this portal, the end of the earth. You know, there's multiple timelines. There's multiple realities. Choose an awesome one. The other message that came through is that a lot of you, like myself, came here to be here so this doesn't happen. And it's not going to happen. That's why we're here. We also have a huge influx team of light star families that have been monitoring the earth to ensure that nothing happens, because if something impacts the earth, it's going to impact the whole solar system, the whole galaxy, everyone. It's going to impact everyone. So the whole plan is that earth is ascending to be part of a higher vibrational, galactic federation of light. We've already been accepted in that, and that's what a lot of us are doing. There's been a non-interference, because many souls on earth have wanted to evolve and ascend on their own. But some of the star families have had to step in because it's gotten a little bit complicated down here. And there's beings that have been asked to go and they haven't left yet. So they're going to be escorted out, and it's going to be a little bit of a gradual process. So your third eye will start to open more and more when we have the thumbs up and the green light that everything's going to be, going to be awesome and good for you all to see. But just know, like, your light body's being changed. Your chakra system is being changed. Everything's being shifted to a higher frequency for the higher earth grid. But just know that a lot of the rumors are memories of the planet being blown up. Some of you have experienced that in another timeline, but it's not going to happen. We haven't come this far for things to go sideways now. I already felt the wave of energy that came in yesterday. Yes, it's intense. It's going to get more intense, but you can handle it. And that's why I do the work that I do, and that's why a lot of others do the work that they do, okay? So if you start reading information that brings fear up in you, or you start watching a video that brings fear up in you, stop watching it, put it down, go outside, focus, hug a tree, drink some water, listen to the birds, like, focus on something that's awesome. We came here for awesomeness. We didn't come here for to think that things were going to go backwards now. That's not why we're all here, okay? So I just wanted to share that with you. I didn't even realize exactly how this all got started, but I do know that the gateway we're in now is huge. It's a game changer. I knew that, and I knew that you know, we're being given more of our gifts. This is another huge expansion of our consciousness, and this is what started in the solar eclipse in August. Solar eclipse in August was a timeline changer. This is another timeline changer. Choose love, choose peace, choose happiness, keep your vibration high, and just set your intentions that you want to be on the most awesome timeline. You'll be fine. Everyone, we're all here together. Can we do a group channeling with energy or chant or meditation? Hi, Nikki. Probably not today, Nikki. I won't have time to do that, but I will just I'm just going to do a bit of a reading, and I will just set the intention. I know there's a lot of people out there that are doing that. So I've got a Facebook page. I have a sister page called Twin Flames and Starseeds 144 for New Earth. I just shared that on my Facebook page today. I share everyone's energy there that resonates with me. There are many people that are offering meditations and everything right now, if that's what you're called to do. One beautiful soul that has set that up for a long time. She's been one of the forefronts since 2012 is Sandra Walters. Her information is on my Facebook page. And there are a few other people. Tread with caution, though, because there are many people that are still in their ego and they want a lot of followers and they want to say to you, you have to do A, B, and C or you're not going to ascend. Doesn't that sound familiar? Doesn't that sound like maybe something that we've been fed the whole way along? Yeah, it's not that way. But I don't know if I'm going to have time or the energy, Nikki, but I will share on this other Facebook page anything else that comes my way, okay? But you're all individually being activated. I know along the way, the best thing for me was, you're welcome, honey. The best thing for me to be outside, to go to nature, to be in the sun, to go to the beach. I mean, that nature is absolutely our best friend right now. Gaia she's already supporting all of us. And, you know, she and all of our star family beings are like, we're here to make this happen, not for it to go backwards. So I just wanted to share that with all of you. I don't want any of you to be in fear about anything that's happening right now, because I remember somebody brought something to my attention the other day and I was like, why are we going through this again? There's always like Debbie Downers out there. There's always Debbie Downers out there that want to bring our energy down and make us get into so the message was go drama free, and just remember, if your mind starts going sideways and saying, oh my gosh, something's going to happen, just remember it's an old memory. You know, we've all experienced some kind of trauma in another timeline, and you just have to get your toolkit out to release yourself from, you know, any kind of fear and anxiety. I've gone through all of it, the same as all of you, so I totally understand and I have compassion. So let me just show some final cards and then I'll get into the reading. Before I forget, because I won't say this again, is if any of you like your own session or reading, all my sessions and readings are half price. They're on my website. It's better to look at my website on a computer. It doesn't look so good on a phone right now. I have to do some cleanup. But if any of you have any questions about the sessions and specials, just send me an email, no problem, okay? And I can share with you. All right. So I do sessions for Twin Flames, Starseeds, chakra balance, 12 chakra balance, and also a Akashic healing is part of it as well. Okay, let me just see. Final messages. So I talked about this. So the protection card came forward for all of us this week. This is about shields up, making sure you're clearing your energy and bubbling and sealing your energy field with some kind of color, because you're a sovereign being and it's your choice to say, this is my bubble. And, you know, everybody else out. All right. Third eye is being activated for a lot of you. And then, like I said, nature, hugging trees, being outside, aligns your frequency and helps you to stay balanced and grounded. Just that all the portals are open. For some of you, this is activating your soul star. The soul star carries belief systems, family, karma, past lives. It also carries like a lot of stuff we're releasing right now. So the soul star is connected to the Akashic records and healing. Okay, so for some of you, you're releasing and letting go of a lot of belief systems right now. And for some of you, your earth star is activating. And see, it says stillness. I love this too because it's nature. The Earth Star is your connection to Earth. Your soul mission's being activated. It's about new abundance connected to your soul mission, which is being of service. And it's also about clearing bloodlines. So when we incarnated, boom, we ended up with Akashic information from times we've been on this planet, but also everything from our families. And then we also connected to what's been going on with our bloodlines, you know, mother, father, whether we even knew them or not, that's connected to the earth as well. So I've been doing lots of bloodline clearing in some sessions too. So that might resonate with some of you. Okay. All right. Let's get into the reading. Okay. So, I haven't done a reading for a while. So I've pulled some cards for Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine, and overall messages, as well as some major arcana. And so I'm going to do like 3D, 5D. Oh, I was just guided to do the major arcana first. So I'm doing 3D, 5D. So this is pretty awesome. So in 5D, Source in the Universe I know the cards are backwards, sorry. Source is letting all Divine Feminines know, Hanged Man, this is a time for meditation and reflection to connect and get your own messages, okay? This is the other cool thing about the portals is it's a great time for downloads of information. So you might have to sleep a lot, but then you're going to receive a lot of inspiration as well. So for Divine Feminines, that's what the message is from Source in the Universe, is that this is a great time to go within and find some kind of meditative practice that works for you. And in 3D, you got the Strength card. So you're receiving, you know, more of that Divine Masculine energy, and everything that you've gone through up until now is giving you the strength and the courage for the next chapter. And we're really starting 2018 now, which is so awesome. Now, this is what's so cool. For Divine Masculines in 5D, you also got the Hanged Man. So this is for all across the board. It is time for reflection, connecting to your higher self, your heart, your intuition, some kind of meditative practice to ask for your next steps of which way to go. And then Divine Masculine in 3D, you got the Chariot card, which is the balance of the Divine Masculine and Feminine energy within, but it's also about moving forward. And it's a 7, which is your spiritual path, your spiritual journey. For a lot of masculines, that's going to be your next move, is you're going to be guided by your higher self as to the next step for your spiritual awakening. I just wanted to share that the Strength card is number 8 for the Divine Feminine. So this is about unifying masculine and feminine. And again, everything you've gone through is giving you that inner strength to keep going and be everything that you came here to be. Okay, I'm going to just have a sip. I forgot to say hydration right now is so important, so key. You cannot drink enough water, drink enough fluids at this time, okay? All right. So, Divine Feminines, the key message for all of us right now. The Source is saying there, I love it. It's an 11, balance. Balance is key at this time. Inner and outer balance. The more balanced we are, the more calm we are, that will mirror in our outside world. So this is the key right now for all Divine Feminines. Balance, whatever can bring you into balance. In 3D, new beginnings, triumphant success. So for those of you who are on a twin flame journey or you want to start your soul mission, it's coming. This really from January till March has been a cleanup period, but you're going to be successful with whatever you wish to manifest, including your twin flame union, okay? Lots of twins coming together. I actually had contact today from a soul. She's in her union. And I thought that's so beautiful. So, okay, and yes, and people are in union still need assistance and support because it's not perfect, because we're still releasing and we're still releasing human aspects and human ego, all of us. And even if we get together with our twin, we don't have the tools. That can be still a bit of a challenge, all right? Divine Masculines in 5D, Sources and the Universe is saying truth. Your throat chakra is being opened to that next level. So that means speaking your truth to yourself and then sharing that with the outside world, but you're also looking in the mirror. You're being shown the truth. And for any of you masculines who are moving into that next level of your spiritual consciousness, if you're in situations, people, places, things, karmic partnerships that you're no longer happy, that other person's not happy either, and you're going to be shown the truth, unfortunately, darlings. So just know that. This goes for feminines too. We're being shown the truth at this time. and you're going to be shown who's your tribe moving forward. And we cannot connect with our new tribe if we're still hanging on to the old tribe. So that's the message from Source in the Universe. 13 and 3D masculines are going through a huge transformation, the next level of your expansion, your consciousness, and you're just going to be more. You're going to remember more and become more of who you came to be. Caterpillars are turning into magnificent butterflies. Messages for all of us overall. I love this. Where's my first card? Because it's, bear with me. Okay. Okay. So in 5D for all of us, we're at a 0 reset point, new beginnings. That means new template rewrites, lots of download, light codes, sacred geometry activations, colors, 0 reset point, which means many of your templates are being rewritten. That goes for masculine or feminine. So again, a very key portal, lots of codes coming from Source directly through the galactic core at this time. And then we received an 8 in 3D, positive movement forward for all of us, okay? So ride out the waves of light codes, ascension, symptoms, etc., because it's all going to manifest into you being more that you need to be. Final message for everyone, patience. This card actually came forward in a reading today, but I was guided to start with this. So just remind yourself, be patient with yourself, everyone around you, your twin, your journey. It is a journey. Enjoy each and every day. Be in gratitude for everything that you have, including that you've met your twin, even if you're not together, because that was an activation to get you to another level of your consciousness as well as them. They're just going at a different frequency than you are right now if you're not together, okay? Just remember that if you're not with your twin, you're both on different timelines and different frequencies at this time, but that's why the message patience came in. So patience with everyone. Okay, beautiful souls, I'm going to sign off. I send you so much love and aloha. I look forward to connecting with you. Check out my website for the half-price session specials. And I love you all so much. And I hope that everyone's doing well. And remember to drink lots of water and rest if you need to. All right? Take care, everyone. Bye.